The TARDIS, out of control, abandons the Doctor and Donna on a faraway, mysterious spaceship with deadly secrets in every corner. Yes, Wild Blue Yonder. Welcome, friends and companions. Sci-fi and fantasy fans meet on this channel for fun chats about their beloved books, movies, series, and franchises. We also talk about food and drinks, music, and sport. Random, because we will discuss everything that involves entertainment, including movies and series, books, and music. We are called Random Entertainment Channel because we will broadcast on non-fixed times, actually on many different times. You need to subscribe to this channel to know what time the broadcast is. Oh, so mysterious, so enigmatic. Yeah, that's why I called Enigmatic Joker. Okay, random. Also, because we will have no guests or different guests. It depends who wants to join me in the live stream panel. If you want to join me in a live stream, feel free to contact me via Discord or YouTube, and we will look what is possible. You ask, what is your Discord channel then? Oh, same name as my YouTube channel. Discord Random Entertainment Channel, Tech Doctor Who, or Tech Star Wars, or Tech Marvel, Tech Sci-Fi, whatever. So you will can find me. It's a Discord who is still under construction, but you can join also. You put your IDs in the Discord for all your things. You can contact me. You can add me to as your friend, and then you can really enjoy and chat with each other about our favorite franchises and so on and so on. So today we have Wild Blue Yonder. And Wild Blue Yonder was the second of the three 2023 specials of Doctor Who, broadcast on last Saturday, 2nd of December, as part of the 60th anniversary celebrations. Yes, Doctor Who is 60 years old. And we will celebrate with these wonderful specials. So last week I did the first special, The Star Beast, and today I will analyze Wild Blue Yonder, and I will give my rating during the stream, and and I give also the arguments and the reasons why I give the rating. But now, first of all, cheers, mate, a lot of fun. Your host, Enigmatic Joker. So we will dive now in to the Wild Blue Yonder. So, the story marked Donna Noble's first full adventure as a companion, following her memories of the Doctor being returned to her, with Wild Blue Yonder continuing immediately on from the end of the Star Beast. It is also the first televised story to explicitly show a male incarnation of the Doctor shown being attracted to another person of the same sex, with the 13th Doctor shown agreeing with Donna that Isaac Newton, who they had just had encountered, was hot. Something that surprises the Doctor, showing he was still learning more about his new, yet familiar incarnation. The story also allowed both David Tennant and Catherine Tate to play double duty, with them not only playing the Doctor and Donna respectively, but also the main antagonist of the story, the Nothings or Nobodies, making Tennant the seventh actor of the Doctor, following William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, Tom Baker, Bailey Davison, and Colin Baker, and Matt Smith, to have played both the Doctor and one of the main antagonists in the story. This was also in the past that we see that phenomenon. Notably, after being referenced in the previous story, and with Donna's whole reason for going with the Doctor being to visit him, Wild Blue Yonder saw the return of Bernard Cribbins as Wilfred Mott. Oh, that was so good moment. Bernard Cribbins is not longer with us. Rest in peace, Bernard Cribbins. But he was a wonderful person, a wonderful actor. So we saw the return of Bernard Cribbins as Wilfred Mott, marking Milford's first appearance in the series since the end of time 13 years ago, with the rest of the Noel family. However, this appearance from Cribbins would be posthumous, as the actor would pass away in 2022, as I already said, after filming his scenes before this story had aired, before being able to film other scenes featuring Wilfred that had been written prior to his death. Making Wild Blue Yonder and the 2003 specials the final appearance of Wilfred and the final acting credit of Bernard Crimmins, with Wild Blue Yonder being dedicated to Crimmins' memory, and that is really logical in this case. So again, a really warm tribute to Bernard Cribbins. Thank you for all the things you have given the fans and also for to me what you have given to me. So much joy. I remember Bernard Cribbins as a really good actor, and I really have done well with Bernard Cribbins. He was so good actor, so good, so much pleasure you saw in it. You saw the pleasure and the passion in his acting. Oh, really? Um, so this is really dedication to Bernard Cribbins also. Okay, we continue. Wild Blue Yonder also explores the emotional impact of the timeless child revelation and the flux, showing that the events experienced by the Doctor's previous incarnation continue to weigh on the 13th Doctor. It has a really impacted on him. So we also see that really in this episode, is in this special. And so also with his current relationship to Gallifrey being complicated. So it's a reference to Gallifrey, and that is a relation Gallifrey is really complicated, and that is the yeah that is the yeah the reason like in Timeless Child and Flux. We see that in the series 13 in the Flux. Okay, spoilers. We dive in now into the plot of this story. So first, to take some water for my throat. Okay, let's go. The 14th Doctor and Donna crashed the TARDIS in an apple tree in 1666, right as Isaac Newton was reaching his famous epiphany. They ask him what year it is, and from his answer, figure out his identity. Donna is delighted in spite of the fact that the TARDIS is going haywire. And she insists on making a joke about the gravity of the situation, and she and the Doctor find themselves in as they depart. Newton, still thinking about his epiphany, reflects on these last few words, trying to recall them. For his new discovery, he has a name: Mavity instead of gravity. The TARDIS then lands in an unknown spaceship, heavily damaged. The Doctor places a sonic screwdriver into the latch in order to prime the TARDIS to regenerate, to heal itself from the damage it sustained. They take a look around the ship before hearing the TARDIS dematerializing as a result of the hostile action displacement system. Yeah, we heard that earlier. That's the term hostile action displacement system. At first, the two of them despair, but the Doctor explains to Donna that if they resolve whatever hostile action they've encountered, there's a good chance the TARDIS will return to them. The two set off into the ship with renewed determination, marching down a long corridor. And as they walk, the environment shifts around them, and the loudspeaker blares Fen's Law. Neither of the two knows what this means, and the TARDIS translates, but it has left, so they don't understand it. And the Doctor doesn't speak this language. And then the two come across a small hovercraft and a slow-moving robot marching down the hallway. The pair find their way to a cockpit and try to decipher what they can from the ship's and computer. There are no life signs on board, and the airlock had been opened once 3 years ago. The Doctor realizes that the ship is one that had fallen through a wormhole and ended up on the edge of the universe, 100 trillion light years from everything else. Not even starlight had yet propagated long enough to reach them. The intercom blares colors, and the ship shifts again. The two wander into a room filled with drawers of best plate repetition filaments. The Doctor asks Donna to move all the ones in a lower drawer to a higher one. The ship is one on idle and needs to be powered back up. Doctor finds another room with a spindle and works on adjusting it. As Donna moves the plates, it grows colder, which she murmurs about. The doctor acknowledges this change in temperature to her. As the two talk, the doctor occasionally mumbles about his arms being too long. Oh, what a special effect was that! The doctor is still back in the room with the spindle and is still working on adjusting it as it grows cold and Donna enters. He is surprised at how fast Donna was. To Chet and Donna mentions that her arms are too long. The doctor turns to look at her and sees her arm to be stretched beyond all proportion. Realizing that this isn't Donna, and both Donna, the doctor and Donna from the two rooms run back to each other, with their doppelgangers slowly following behind. They claim to have come from nothing to be nothings. They chase the doctor and Donna, who use the hovercraft to try and outpace them, but the nothings grow a twist in size, keeping pace, before eventually tangling together and blocking each other and the whole of the corridor, slowly beginning to entangle. They climb upwards to a vent, but as the intercom blares braid and the environment shifts, they become separated. The two walk around separately, try to find the other, and the two pairs of doctors and Donnas unite. Four try to convince their partners that they are real through conversation or other means, but each of the nothings make mistakes as they are about to convince the others. Doctor and Donna flee again, and the intercom blaring, Gilvain. The four find themselves together in a room, and the doctor and Donna figure out which of them is real by knowing enough about how other acts. As the nothings begin to advance, the doctor lays down a line of salves, insisting that they can't cross it without counting every grain. At first, the two are dismissive, saying it's a superstition, but the doctor insists it's a superstition and it's real both at once. The doctor nothing bends down and begins to count as they interrogate the doctor nothing, who they notice is slowly acclimatizing. Nothing explains that they have heard the noisy boiling universe and wish to venture there to play the games those in the universe do, that have given shape to the nothings. The Donna nothings blows away the salt and the dew advances as the intercom blares stunned. And the doctor and Donna ran back to the cockpit and locked themselves in the nothings standing outside, slowly copying them more and more as the pair stresses at things. In order to combat this, they try to think as little as possible, but find themselves unable to do so. The ship just has so many questions. They manage to find the captain of the ship, circling the ship, having killed themselves, and nothings don't know why. They need to know why. The intercom blares Retico as the doctor explains that the captain killed themselves to stop the nothings from fully copying them, from knowing that what she did to stop the duo from reaching the rest of the universe. Slowly, so slowly that the duo could never know what it was. The ship is slowly reconfiguring into a bomb, the words being countdown Van Dien. All four run after robots, the trigger walking slowly towards the final button. The doctor speeding up the countdown to prevent the nothings from stopping the self-destruct. Blinks! The force scrap as they run towards the robot. The Donna Nothing try to keep the pair away as Doctor Nothing races towards the robots to stop it. Sensil as the Doctor Nothing gives up on trying to copy the Doctor and becomes quadrupedal in order to outspeed the pair. The Doctor realizes that as the hostile action is resolved, the TARDIS should know, and the TARDIS begins to rematerialize. Yes, that's the rescue. One. He tries to determine which Donna is real and pulls in the one that answers his questions to satisfaction. But as he leaves, the other Donna cries, insisting that he got the wrong one, that she's real. Tex Ladia. The robot pushes the button and the explosion begins, rushing to meet her. Oh, on the TARDIS, the doctor turns to face the Donna on board, having scanned her. Her arms are ever so slightly too long. He ejects her and Donna rushes in, the pair hugging as the TARDIS dematerializes, flying away from the exploding ship. As they travel back to London, reflecting on their adventure, the Doctor ponders as to whether it was a good idea to use the salt, a superstition on the edge of the universe, where the walls are thin. The Doctor and Donna land the TARDIS back near the alley from which they took off in London. Day, a day or two off, according to the Doctor. As they exit, they find Wilfred Mott, who is overjoyed to see the Doctor, who in turn hugs him in delight. Will says that he's never lost faith. The Doctor would come back to save them. As they look around, small explosions and riots break out, and the plane crash lands not far away. Wilf is in panic. The entire world is coming to an end, and the Doctor needs to save them. So, that was the plot. The cast: Doctor played, of course, by David Tennant, Donna Noble by Catherine Tate, Wilfred Mott by Bernard Crimmins. Yeah. And then we've got I've got some things. The Doctor once spent 3 years in orbit because the heads prevented him from landing anywhere. Isaac Newton misheard Donna make a joke about gravity, instead naming it mevity. According to a draft version of the script released by Russell T Davies, the Doctor and Donna have traveled past the condensate reefs and beyond the realm of Boltzmann brains, beyond matter, light, and life. Donna was born in Southampton. Um, Being a Dr. Donna gave Donna concurrent access to everything the Doctor knows, so she is aware of the adventures of the 11th, 12th, and 13th Doctors. As Donna herself noted through, she cannot see these memories clearly, like it did to looking it into a furnace. Also, the Cloister bell can be heard tolling within the TARDIS. And also, one thing, the universe has shrunk to 37.5% of its original size, and then thanks to the flux destroying half of the 75% that was left in 1981. The master accidentally caused an entropy wave by cutting off CVEs that vented it into e-space. There are also some cultural references. After finding a vehicle, the 14th Doctor mimics the Thunderbugs character Parker saying, "Or car, my lady," with Donna's responding, "Thank you, Parker." Then another cultural reference. Donna mentions the Venom films when talking to the Doctor about mess. On some notes. This episode was dedicated to the memory of Bernard Crimmins, who passed away every after a year before transmission. I already mentioned that. And unlike the other two 2023 specials, The Starbeats and Giggle, the marketing of the Wild Blue Yonder was kept incredibly vague and revealed very little about the plot. The BBC wished to maintain the surprises of the story, and Rusty Davis wanted one of the specials to be a complete mystery. And according to the director Tom Kingsley, the secrecy had not to do with any surprise returning actors or villains, but because we thought you might find it fun to watch it without knowing what's going to happen next. And that's really good. Rusty Davis did a great job. Rusty Davis. I was really excited to watch this episode. And maybe it's time now for my rating, to give my rating. Um, yeah, my rating for Wild Blue Yonder is a 9. A higher rating than the previous episode. And why I give Wild Blue Yonder a 9? That's because the plot and the acting are slightly better than the Star Beast. Effects is a little bit the same. Yeah. By the way, my approach is and my approach is I watch an episode 3 times and I'm looking for 3 things. I watch especially 3 things in this in an episode of Doctor Who. First, the plot. Second, the acting. And third, the effects. So I focus on only on that. And that's why I give it a 9. I was really surprised. I was really at my on my seat. I was really focused. What will happen next? What will happen next? I was surprised by the time. So it was really good. Oh, RTD, stay a little bit longer. More and more. Want to see this more for this episodes. I really want that RTD will continue to do this to show to be a showrunner for the show because I'm really excited. I'm really excited what RTD is doing. He again is bringing a new float into Doctor Who. We want to see that, and I'm really excited. So RTD, continue to do the good work. Yes, very good, very good. And I'm looking forward to the giggle that will be on this Saturday, the 9th of December. And it will be the last of the three specials. Oh, what will we see? Will we see the 14th Doctor regenerate into the 15th? We will see. We will see. So, again, um, the title of the episode of Blue Yonder was named after the song Wild Blue Yonder. The song in question is both referenced and played by the TARDIS in the special itself. David Tennant called this special unlike any other Doctor Who episode ever, referring to specials as a whole as Russell D. Davies of the leash. Yes. By the way, this was the second story to stream exclusively on Disney Plus outside of the United Kingdom. Uh, in the United Kingdom and Ireland, you can see Doctor Who on BBC One, on list on BBC Three, and you can also visit. You also watch Doctor Who on BBC iPlayer. For the people outside of the United Kingdom, you must have subscribe to this Disney Plus, and you can watch there the specials of Doctor Who. Okay, in Doctor Who magazine issue 597, Davies teased 5 words that would play a part in the special: Southampton, vegetable, bean, starlight, and flux. And he also revealed that the history of both Flux and the Timeless Child will be dealt with very slightly in this episode. And that is a real good job of RTD because you need the continuity of things and the logical things. Um, this is, by the way, the first episode following showrunner Chris Chibnall's departure to reference Flux and the fact that the Doctor wasn't born on Gallifrey. Okay, as we by the way, about saying about continuity. Continuity. We see that the Doctor Stardust regenerates itself from severe damage as it did in the 11th hour in One More Fell to Earth and the Ghost Monument. And unlike on previous occasions, the Doctor triggered it rather than it ultimately happening, and it did not result in the TARDIS appearance changing. Doctor and Donna are stranded due to the heads activating as it had been done before in the Cold War. The Magician's Apprentice and which is familiar. The Doctor recalls Donna spilling coffee on the TARDIS console in the Starbeast. Also, the Doctor licks a substance to determine its properties, a trait that was present in their 10th incarnation seen in the Christmas Invasion. It's the first adventure of the 10th Doctor. The Ideas Lantern and Planet of the Dead. This carried onwards into their 11th incarnation, such as in the 11th hour and Day of the Moon, as well as their 13th incarnation, like in It Takes You Away. So, on learning that he and Donna have arrived in 666, the Doctor advised Isaac Newton to avoid London. This is due to the Great Fire of London, which he inadvertently caused in the visitation. Another continuity is when posing as Donna, one of the nothings mentioned that the Doctor was not born on Gallifrey, which they learned in the Timeless Children. In the same conversation, the Doctor states that the Flux destroyed half of the universe because of me, referring to the events of the Vanquishers. By the way, that is not also a reference. The Master previously accidentally destroyed 25% of the universe, which included the Trakan Union, with entropy by closing off the charged vacuum embodiments to east space in Locopolus. Oh, what a logic! Very good thought to see that continuity in the things. So there's still also some things that are need to be solved or need to be worked out. But mystery, it's good, and we will see what all leads to. Donna quips that the Doctor knows 27 million languages, which the Doctor corrects as over 57 billion. Nine Doctor previously remarked he knew 5 billion languages without the need for the TARDIS translation circuits in the parting of the ways. Furthermore, the Doctor remarks he doesn't know the language used at the edge of the universe, recalling how his 10th incarnation did not know the language depicted by the beast in a possible planet. The need for the TARDIS to help translate alien languages has been established several times, notably in the end of the world, the Christmas invasion, and the fires of Pompeii. So, upon seeing one another, Donna and her nothing counterparts remarked that they liked the other's appearance. Amy Pond had a similar interaction when meeting their future self in time. And last one, the Doctor once more loses his sonic screwdriver and TARDIS, forcing him to rely entirely on his intellect, as the Ninth Doctor and 12th Doctor experience in Father's Day and Oxygen, respectively. So, you can see some continuity. And again, it was one of the things that was really for me. You can was really obvious. You could see also in the Star Beast, and again in this special, the logic of things, the continuity of things, it fits really well. Um, so I think that was it for the moment. On half an hour dedicated to the Wild Blue Yonder. Again, why we called Random Entertainment Channel. Random, because we discuss everything that involves entertainment, including movies, series, books, and music. Random, because we'll broadcast on non-fixed times, actually on many different times. You need to subscribe to this channel to know what time the broadcast is. By the way, after the 9th of December, after the less special, I will plan live streams about thirst, respectively first the less special called the giggle, then another live stream about the personality of the 14th Doctor, David Tennant, and also another live stream about the companions of the 10th Doctor, Martha Jones, Donna Noble, and Wilfred Moth. We are called random also because we have no guests or different guests. It depends who wants to join me in the live stream and panel. So you can contact me if you want to join in the live stream. And So feel free to contact me via Discord, YouTube, and we will look what is possible. Again, Discord, Random Entertainment Channel, tag Doctor Who, Star Wars or Marvel, whatever, sci-fi. And cheers, mate, and had lots of fun. Your host, Enigmatic Joker. See you again. Bye bye. You.